Hello, this is Bill Ofston, Director of Assessment, and today I would like to walk you through a short video of how to log in to the Skyward Standards-Based Elementary Report Card. To start with, we need to log into Skyward. So I've started out on the Longview School District webpage, and I'm going to go to the Staff tab and drop down to Employee Access and click on that. Now this next page has directions for how to get into it, and the link is actually this icon at the very top. And so if we click on that icon, it opens up the login page. Now an important thing you'll need to remember when logging in through the Longview School District website is to be sure to select all areas from the drop-down menu below the sign-in page. This will get you access to the full features of your report card. Next, you're going to go ahead and sign in. I'm going to switch over to the TLA, the training database, and sign in. Now on my home page, I have set up Teacher Quick Access. The Teacher Quick Access is a widget that allows you to directly jump into your elementary report cards from this home page. Now on my screen, I'm not showing two courses that show up for all elementary homeroom teachers. That would be Period 1 and Period 2, which are there for attendance purposes. Now, Period 1 and Period 2 show an icon for a gradebook next to them, but there is no gradebook attached to that icon. If you were to click on it, it says Gradebook Not Found. Next to that would be a little yellow bell, and that yellow bell is used to access the attendance. If you want to turn on Teacher Quick Access, you can do that by selecting Widgets, and from the next page, you want to find Teacher Quick Access and check the box next to that and click Save. The very first time you do that, it will not display your gradebooks right away, but instead, right underneath the blue title bar, it will have a link underneath here that says click here for settings. You have to make a few decisions on how you want the Teacher Quick Access to display. Click Save, and then it will populate with your gradebooks and attendance. For PE and music teachers, you will obviously not see English, Language Arts, and Math. You will see a list of all of your PE or music classes. Now here's an important trick. How do you tell which class is which? The answer is look at the class description. So in this particular example, I have a 5, which represents the grade level, followed by the initials of the teacher. If I'm looking for a 3rd grade Jane Doe class, it would be 3JD. These are all set up, and you can identify your teachers by the grade level and their initials. Now there's one other way to access gradebooks, and that's the traditional way. Go up to the main menu here and select Teacher Access, and then scroll down here and find the My Gradebook link. Click on that. And this opens the traditional way of accessing the gradebook. I'm going to start by entering into the English Language Arts gradebook. From here, you see a first column which is entirely in yellow here, and this particular one is just a title column. The ones that look like they have white headers, they're actually have a cross-hatching in that same yellow color, which is hard to see on this screen. These are the standards which you will be entering grades for. The standards you will be grading are those that you have taught and evaluated this particular term. Scrolling to the right, you can see we have writing, speaking and listening, language, and then this very last one, reading proficiency. This is a requirement of the state, and these particular standards are graded in a yes or no. The first one being, is the student reading at grade level? And the second one is the student making progress in acquiring reading skills. So that's the general layout of the report card. At the very top of each of these columns, you see there's a little F. That F stands for fall quarter. So you can imagine if we had a single report card with all courses in it, so reading, math, science, social studies, and all terms, fall, winter, spring, we could have quite a bit of scrolling going on here to find a particular standard. That's why we've separated these out. So this is just English Language Arts, and it will display fall, winter, and spring for English Language Arts. Now, if you want to go to another class, there's a class menu, and from there you can go directly into any of your other classes. For comments, all comments must be entered under the Habits for Successful Learners, with the exception of music and PE, which will enter their comments directly into their music and PE classes. But for all homeroom teachers, Habits for Successful Learners is where you will go to enter comments. Comments can be found by clicking on the Comments tab, and you'll get a display window for entering those comments. Those are the basics for getting into and navigating around the Standards-Based Elementary Report Card. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. My phone number is extension 7981, and I'd be glad to take your calls or your emails. Thanks so much, and good luck with your grades.